Okay, children. Hope you understood the third stanza. Okay. First stanza where Upagupta was sleeping and how was the climatic condition. Second stanza how the sound was produced from the anklets and that person what she fell on the body of Upagupta and Upagupta was shocked and surprised and he woke up. Woke up is the means got up. Woke up ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಎದ್ದೊಳ್ದ ಅಂತ. And the light captured the forgiving eyes of Upagupta. Third stanza, the one who fell on the Upagupta's body was a dancing girl and she was decorated with jewels. She was also wearing a light colored blue mantle and she was drunk with the wine of her beauty. Drunk with the wine of her beauty means she was very much proud about her beauty as well as youth. She brought the lamp down towards the face of Upagupta and she was able to see the young man who was austerely beautiful. That face was a simple face, okay? Plainly, yes, it was not decorated or makeup, anything like that, it was not there. It was a simple face. Sadhu mukha agittu. Next stanza. Forgive me, young ascetic, said the woman. Graciously come to my house. The dusty earth is not fit bed for you. The young ascetic answered, Woman, go on your way. Yes, the dancing girl, when she saw with the light of the lamp, she saw the face of Upagupta and it was the ascetic. She came to know that he is an hermit. Hermit andre no sadhu athwa swamiji. Monk, hermit, ascetic, these are all synonyms. Okay, ascetic andre hermit ಅಂತನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಋಷಿ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅವಳಿಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮೀ, ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಫರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮೀ ಯಂಗ್ ಅಸೆಟಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ವಾಸ್ ಯಂಗ್ ಟು. She is asking forgiveness. Why she is asking forgiveness? Because unknowingly she had fallen on the body of Upagupta. Okay, that's why she is asking forgiveness. To whom? She is asking forgiveness to Upagupta. And she is calling him as ascetic. Ascetic means sannyasi. You a sannyasi, nanana kshamas bidu, said the woman. Graciously come to my house. She is inviting him. She is inviting Upagupta to her house. Graciously means kindly. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. The dusty earth is not fit for you. Yes, we know that he was sleeping on the dust, isn't it? This dusty earth, ಈ ಧೂಳು ತುಂಬಿರೋ ಅಂಥ ನೆಲ ನಿನಗೆ suitable bed ಅಲ್ಲ. You are not supposed to be here. You please come to my house, she invited. And what was the answer? See, the young ascetic answered, Woman, go on your way. Go on your way means ನಿನ್ನ ದಾರಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗು. That means he did not want to be called. ಕರೆಯೋದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he is an ascetic. His life is like that. Okay, ascetic will not have a royal house, a royal bed and all. They are the simple men. That's why they have sacrificed everything and they choose to become an ascetic. ಎಲ್ಲ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈಭೋಗಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಖಗಳನ್ನ ಅಸೆಟಿಕ್, ದೇ sacrifice all the worldly pleasures and leave away their homes. Okay, that's why we call them ascetic. Okay, so ascetic answered, he refused the invitation and he said, Woman, go on your way, means you please go ahead, you don't call me. Understood the fourth stanza, children? Fourth stanza, the young woman, the girl, dancing girl, she is asking forgiveness because she fell on the body of Upagupta and she also invites Upagupta to her house. She feels that that dusty earth is not the suitable place for Upagupta. That's why she invites him. Did he accept her invitation? No, he refuses and he asks the woman to go ahead. Don't call me anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Yes, you can see ascetic means monk, hermit, monk ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. Right, next graciously, kindly come to my house ಅಂತ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. So any doubts in the fourth stanza? No. Yeah, for today we will do this fifth stanza also. When the time is ripe, I will come to you. Suddenly, the black night showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. The storm growled from the corner of the sky, and the woman trembled in fear of some unknown danger. When the time is ripe, what do you mean by time is ripe? When the suitable time comes. Ripe ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಮಯ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕಾಯಿನೇ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಣ್ಣಾಗು ತಿನ್ನೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ ನಾವು? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಯಿ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಉಪಗುಪ್ತ ಈಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಹರ್, ವೆನ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಪ್, ಸಮಯ ಬಂದಾಗ, when suitable time comes, I will come to you. Okay, not now. She invited him, isn't it? The young woman invited Upagupta to come to her house because the dusty earth is not a perfect bed for him. She invited like that, isn't it? But he is refusing her invitation. ಅವಳ ಆಮಂತ್ರಣನ ನಿರಾಕರಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು ಯು. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಪ್, ವೆನ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಮಯ ಬಂದಾಗ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಯು. ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಡ್? The black night showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. See, what an imagination here, metaphor here. Yes, the figure of speech used here is metaphor. The black night showed its personification, not metaphor. The black night showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. There is a lightning. See, dark sky alli lightning ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಿಂಚು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಸಡನ್ನಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಫ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟು ಆ ಕಪ್ಪು ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲ್ಲು ಬಿಟ್ಟಂಗಿತ್ತು. ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಎಸ್, ದ ಸ್ಕೈ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಫೇಸ್ and it is black because of the cloud. Suddenly there is a flash of light. That flash of light is like a teeth. Here the black night showed its teeth. ತನ್ನ ಹಲ್ಲುಗಳನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತು. Through what? Through the flash of lightning. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಮಿಂಚು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಕಪ್ಪು ಸ್ಕೈ ಹಲ್ಲನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ದಂಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, the storm growled from the corner of the sky. Storm is birugali. Yes, the fast moving wind is called as violent wind also. Storm alla, the storm, storm. The storm growled. There is a loud roar. Growl ಅಂದರೆ ಗರ್ಜಿಸೋದು. ಗ್ರೌಲ್ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಕೂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ we say growl. ಗಾಳಿ ತುಂಬ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಝೊಂಗಿ ಅಂತ ಜೋರಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ರೌಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿ ಹೌ ದ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಹೌ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ನೈಟ್ ಶೋಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಟೀತ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಫ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಒಂದು. ಆ ಕಪ್ಪು ಆಕಾಶ ತನ್ನ ಹಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಕೂಗುತ್ತು, ಕಿರಿಚ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪರ್ಸನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೌಂಡ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಅಥವಾ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನಾನ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಅಂಥ ಫಿಗರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಸಾನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐಲ್ ಟೀಚು ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚು ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಐಲ್ ಟೀಚು ಇನ್ another class about the figures of speech. Now you understand that the storm was also making a sound from the corner of the sky. Sky na mooleinda. Storm andre heavy wind. You can see black night showed its teeth, means flashes of light. Okay, storm is heavy wind. The storm also made a sound, and the woman trembled in fear. Tremble means shake. ಭಯದಿಂದ ನಡುಗಿದ್ಲು. Of some unknown danger. She guessed something would happen. Yes, usually when it is heavy rains, everyone will be afraid to be alone. No one will go out. You know, no? Everyone will be inside with the closed doors. ಗುಡುಗು ಮಿಂಚು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಾರೂ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಫೋನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಟು ಗೋ ಔಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ thunder and lightning, it's dangerous to go out. So here the woman, when the woman was there she was walking on the road, what happened? Suddenly there was a signal of the heavy rain. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಬರೋವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಅಫ್ರೇಡ್ ದಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ unknown danger, unexpected. unknown means unexpected danger would happen. ಏನೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಗಬಾರದು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು she started to tremble. Okay, fifth stanza is clear. Upagupta said to the girl, I will come when the suitable time comes. At the same time, as the monk was talking, Upagupta was talking, suddenly there was a change in the atmosphere. Till now it was cloudy and it was dull, but now the dull sky showed its teeth through ಫ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಹಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಂಚು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮಿಂಚು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಮಳೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಗುಡುಗು ಮಿಂಚು ಗಾಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಈಗ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಳೆ ಬರೋ ಸೂಚನೆ ಇದೆ, ಮಿಂಚ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟಿಂದು ಫ್ಲ್ಯಾಶಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಮ್ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೆವಿ ವಿಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ನಾಯ್ಸ್. When the heavy wind blows, there is a noise, and that noise is called as growled ear. Okay, and the woman was afraid. Trembled means afraid, in fear. She was shaking in fear that something danger would happen. Okay, yes, you can see here children. Growled means make a loud noise in anger, and tremble andre shake. Okay, I'll be sending the extracts for the homework. And that's all for today's class. Kindly read the poem thrice. 3 ಸತಿ ಓದಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಫುಲ್ 5 ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನ್ಸದು ಸಮ್ಮರಿ ಬರ್ದು ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ನೈಸ್ ಡೇ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್.